Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Aries the Emperor here, back with another general reading for my Aries collective. If you are new here, welcome. This is an all Aries channel. For all Aries placements, cross watchers are welcome. Just take in mind that this reading may or may not resonate with everyone. Okay, so do not force the reading. So I hope you all are doing amazing on today. I felt like Spirit was nudging me to come on here and just do a very specific reading for you guys. Okay, so we're just going to jump right on into it. All right. Thank you to everyone who likes and subscribes to the channel. Thank you for your donations to those of you who book personal readings and shop my vegan soy candle shop. I will leave all of my information in the description box down below if you'd like to connect with me, loves. Okay. So Aries, very direct. I feel like this is how other people feel about you in general. It's known that you are bold and courageous, right? Even if you don't feel like you are. I feel like people see it and they feel it, and I feel like you're not a bother to others. If anything, people would actually like for you to be in their hair. You're a very independent oriented sign, and people feel that, they know that, and it's a energy of where I feel like they're triggered more than anything. It's because, there's something mysterious about you, even if you don't have a wall up, it's like people feel a way. They want to be in your aura. They want to know a little bit more about what's going on with you that you do not share. Okay. I also feel like another thing, sometimes people will show you and sometimes even tell you that they are the devil, but you still will give them the benefit of the doubt, but once you find out, all right, once you see who they are in totality, their true colors, they may get to feel a little piece of that devil from you as well, or better yet, they get cut off forever, right? So I just really feel like another thing, is they gonna know where you stand. People know where you stand with them. There's no pondering on it, whether that's good standing or bad standing, because there's no gray area with you in general. So you don't do drama. Okay, you keep that type of thing to a minimum, because one thing about it, Aries is not afraid of conflict, baby. Trust and believe. You're the ram for a reason. All right, and not only that, okay, you are loving when treated right. Okay, that's very important. A piece of the puzzle here that I need to get out there. And most importantly, I feel like people see you as an extrovert because of the energy that you put out, and the giving and the loving and the caring and the support that you are capable of giving people. You put people on cloud 9 here, and when you drop them from that cloud, it's a hard fall, right? So you're more so to yourself here. You value that time. You value that peace. And that's because you're the house of self. And nobody else is going to understand that but you. And look at that. As I split the deck, you got the devil and the King of Cups. And we just got done talking about how loving and caring you are, how you stand alone, right? The King of Cups stands, or he sits on this throne in this water that is rocky and all over the place, and yet still so stable and still so fierce and still rocking a crown and still holding that cup steady. And the devil here wanting a piece of that, wanting to still be connected to that by any means necessary here. This is how they feel about you. They willing to rob Peter to pay Paul just to get a little piece of what it is to be around you, or what it is to understand you, or just to say that they've had an encounter with you of some sort, and to run back with an opinion about you, or how it goes, right? It's necessary sometimes for you to put up boundaries, because I wish everyone's intentions were good, but sadly they not, and we be finding that out the hard way. You not alone. I'm right in that boat with y'all. One day I'm going to open up and I'm going to tell you all a few things about my life. You're probably not even going to believe it, right? But let's get into the message. Let's see how they really feel. Oh, I didn't mean for this to come out. The devil. Did I not even mention this before? Wow, before we even started. Ugh. I can't even talk now. Wow. Okay, devil. All right, welcome. Yes, have a seat in the back, way in the back, okay? How do people feel about you? They like to take the voice right up out of you, I feel. They like to take the energy right up out of your body here and put it into theirs, morph into you. They like to be you to be the puppet and them to be the mastermind behind pulling your strings. But, you're more clever than that. And that's something that they're going to have to wake up extra early to try and come and manipulate you in this sort of energy here. This is negativity here. And like I mentioned, this is somebody that's willing to do anything. 101 on the clock here to try and make you feel away. Right, to try and force themselves into your life and sit there like a pawn. This is energy that you literally have to cut off. Maybe you have had to move, change your number, your location, or just I know some people who have had to delete social media accounts because people, just they stalk or they won't leave you alone here. And, this is very serious. I also feel like how other people feel about you, like what you value in life is not what they value. This is more of an energy of material. And I feel like that's something that you're not really so much affected by. You're more somebody that is more focused on purpose in life here. Page of Wands, Aries energy. Whether you're somebody that's just starting off, you have a little, or you have a lot. People, I feel like, are also afraid after they have screwed you over, or they've messed up a good thing. You have an energy of making people feel so small, but it's not an energy of you being, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to say like an asshole. It's not an energy of you doing that in a sense, but it's an energy of people not seeing you and understanding you. And then when they do get a grip of you, it's an energy where it's too late, so then they resort to low vibrational energies to try and stay in your energy as well here. This Queen of Wands, you've been the queen this whole time. You've been someone with great strength the entire time. It's just something that people take for granted here, and that's you. Have the Knight of Swords. All right, just like I said before we started pulling cards, this is, people have so much more to say to you than they actually open up and say to you. It's just an energy of, it's intimidating to them in a sense here. Or it's just like a force, I feel like, that you are just by yourself here. And they don't know how to take it. And like I mentioned, a lot of times they don't know how to understand it here. But to get to an Aries, you're not going to be able to force your way into their energy. It's just not going to work that way. You're somebody who is a natural empath. So whether you silently separate yourself from others, I feel like this is what this is an energy of, and that triggers them even more because they didn't see it coming. And then, like I said here, they see you as the fool, naive, and so they feel like they have an upper advantage on you, when all actuality, you're just, like I mentioned, you're an empath. You can sense evil. You can sense low vibration. So you move accordingly. And that's not loud. That's very quiet. That's very strategic. That's very gracious. Ten of Swords. And you do it for good reason. Because they're talking about you. They want to, they want to sabotage you. They want to see good things come to an end for you. You know, look at this. The devil is already out here, and you got the Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck here. You know, this is also like an energy of people not getting closure after they've done what they've done here. So they have to resort to bitterness and talking bad about you and spreading a narrative that's not true, or they play mind games with you. You know, this is just an energy of two-facedness and just thinking they can get over on you without you even knowing, you know, but not true. So not true. I feel like these are karmics as well here. Five of Wands. People that want to compete. People that fight dirty. You know, this is tension. This is arguments. These are energies that, you know, you work hard, like I mentioned, to separate yourself from. These are individuals who have conflict within themselves and aren't able to process that, aren't able to connect with spirit and work on their shadow side. You know, mental illness is very real. You know, this could be people that you've encountered that do have issues, bipolar, mental illness, addicted to drugs, alcoholics. This is an energy of somebody drunk dialing you, or just being abusive to you in some way, shape, or form, whether this is verbal abuse or physical abuse here that you've had to get yourself out of. And now it's like I said, this energy feels so low. And they're not able to cope with what they've done, said to you, how they've treated you. All right, these are energies that don't even love themselves here, but they see an energy of you loving yourself for who you are, regardless of what you have, what you've been through, and what's up ahead for you. That's what the Page of Wands also symbolizes, is potential. Yeah, you see me standing here now. It may not look like much, but there's something in you that is so much greater and with so much more potential and growth ahead of you, that's where you have decided to focus on. And that makes people feel away. You know, it's like you think you're better than them, but like I said, you don't. You know, who are we if we don't grow? You know, I'm in my own phase of growth here, trying to transition to be a better individual. And I too have cut off many of people, literally. You know what I'm saying? That comes with the territory, though. It's like, I'm not going to sit up here and preach and speak and not lead by example in some way, shape, or form. You know? Got the Lovers is what you don't see at the bottom of the deck here. Like I said, jaded lovers, karmics. People know that they're not aligned with you. They know that they're sick. They know that they need help. But they still fighting. Still fighting themselves. Still trying to fight you. All because they can't love properly. You know, and this is an energy also of not just relationship, others loving you, but you loving yourself and spirit being up there right with you. See how this is an angel above these two people here, which symbolizes your relationship with spirit under the eyes of God. As they say, as above, so below. This is what this also symbolizes. And it has to do with siblings as well. You know, you could have conflict with family members. Not everyone's family is a happy home. They feel a way that they can't unlock your brain. They can't sway you to the dark side. They can't get the old you back. Because you are on track, you know, you purpose-filled now. Catch me if you can is your motto now. The Knight of Wands is someone who is fiery. They understand their duty and they're going after it. And people see this in you. They see the change in you, the growth in you. You could be just starting your spirituality or your spiritual journey, and that could be triggering somebody. I use the example of what's love got to do with it? I'm a sucker for documentaries, history, those types of movies. So, Tina Turner was beat and abused for so many years by Ike, but she found Buddhism, and she would chant. I was like Nam-myoho Renge Kyo, like she would be chanting. And in the movie, they show her chanting this. And as Ike started to see her breaking away from that cycle, that shit started to scare him. If you ever seen the movie, he turned the music up when he heard her in the other room chanting. Because he knew it was something bigger growing up inside of her. She was the star the whole time. He needed her. And that's the same with you. You've been the star this whole time. That's why they're holding on to you. That's why they won't let you go. That's why they want to guilt trip you. But Spirit and God is saying no. They're going to have to take a back seat just like everybody else, just like this devil down here, because the devil himself has to bow down. What they say, he was once an angel, but he got kicked out for trying to become God and recruit 111 on the clock. Give me a few more, Spirit. Because when you on your purpose, you a bad motherfucker. And it's going to take a lot to slow you down. Somebody's going after what they want this time around. And people see it and they feel it. They scared. I can't make this up. Ace of Wands. What is this, y'all? Big Aries energy, baby. That's it. I ain't going no further. Queen of Wands is what you don't see at the bottom of the deck. You are with the powers that be. Unlocking levels. Beating down devils. On your time. On Spirit's time. Divine time. Divine feminine. Divine masculine. Stand the fuck up. Please. For me. I'm going to leave this reading here, y'all. I love each and every last one of y'all. Hit that like and subscribe button for more messages from me. To those of you who have not responded to my emails as far as readings, please respond so I can get them out to you. All right, I'll catch y'all later. Ciao.